Welcome back into Great Day Washington. Okay, we are still in that new year, new you mindset. And if you are someone who is looking to go out on their own and start up their own business, listen up, because joining me now, we have Gregory Vetter, an entrepreneur and author of Undressed, the unfiltered story of my failed American dream and how it led to success. We're seeing the book cover right there.
Yeah.
This looks like an interesting story here.
Yes, it is a wild story. I've heard it called the wildest business adventure people have ever read. And I lived it, so you know, it's not that wild.
Yeah, well, you'd say it failed, and we were just talking in the last segment about failure.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot from your failures. What happened in your story?
We built the #1 organic salad dressing brand in the country, and then because of investor infighting, it all just started to fall apart. And then we had this company that was valued at over $300 million, and then we ended up basically handing it away for pennies.
Wow.
And so in that moment and in the reflections, I thought about all of the things that went right and wrong, and what did I learn? And everything that I really learned was from the failures. And so then I thought to myself, well, I like to leave things better than when I found them, and I like to lead by example. So how can I take this entire experience and make it a tool for the next generation of entrepreneurs?
Yeah. What is that one key? Do you teach one? I'm sure it's more than one, but one most important thing when you're going to be an entrepreneur?
Trust your gut. Just be unwavering. Never give up.
Yeah.
Don't take no for an answer. Wake up every day and fight the good fight. I mean, there's a million. But I would say the key is waking up every single day and just going, taking action, be unwavering. It will turn into something positive eventually if you stay focused on your goal.
Is that the guidance you give? I know you speak a lot of places. Is that the guidance that you give most of the audiences when you're speaking?
It depends on the group.
Okay.
Younger entrepreneurs, I tell them just focus on not even the end result, but the journey of getting there, because everything that you're learning, you're increasing your limit of what is possible. And so the goal you had in the beginning is not going to be the goal you have at the end, because you're a completely different human by that point.
Yeah. I always think of like visualization practices. How do you even visualize what you want 15 years from now, not knowing where these paths are going to lead you? Could you be blocking some things out if you do that?
You don't know anything 15 years from now. So you basically imagine success 15 years from the point where you're at. So you don't even know what that means. Maybe it's 3 times more than what you have now.
Yeah.
But what you experience is that is not as hard as you think to get. Once you take action, right? Action turns into momentum. Momentum turns into a life force, and a life force can't be stopped. But it all starts with pursuing your dream and taking that initial action.
I think we have to thank you for the Washington Commanders win this last weekend. Didn't you recently talk to them?
I did.
What did you say? Real fast.
A Latin phrase, fortitudine vincimus, by endurance we conquer. And then also actually a Martin Luther King Jr. quote, the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands at times of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy.
Yeah.
And so if you combine those together and you can endure and you can lead by example, you can kind of do anything.
Thank you. Thank you for your inspiration today. So much more. You can grab Gregory's book wherever books are sold. You won't forget the cover. And you can also find more by heading to imundressed.com.